And we've gotten high jump now.
Yay!
A really
Whoa.
good ability. What's
I
up?
forgot that's where you got this.
Yeah, it is. Hi, Geppetto. Goodbye, Geppetto.
Okay. I forgot. Hi, you pedo.
No.
What?
So I think you're supposed to, like, technically... I think you're technically supposed to, like, fly. Or, like, finagle... Or not finagle your way up there, how I'm about to. Because as you can see, it's kind of a challenge actually getting up there.
Yep. I think one of my childhood memories is when I was living with my mom. I didn't really have a game system at the time. I just had a PC.
Yeah.
And I would just, whenever I got allowance, I would go to yard sales and just buy whatever PC games I could. Like I usually.
Okay, maybe I was just failing horribly, and you can get up there like, and without difficulty. Anyway, back to your story.
Yeah. But I was shit.
You were going to yard sales, buying
going to yard
games.
sales, just buying different PC games because I didn't have a console at the time. And I remember one of the times I bought a bunch of PC games. There were some audiobooks just in, like, it was just stacks of CDs, pretty much, you know.
Yeah.
It said computer games, but when I get them, sometimes they were just not computer games.
Yeah. Yep.
And what ended up happening is I got like I got like an audiobook of the original Pinocchio.
Cool.
It was 2 discs, and I listened to them on my. What I would do is I didn't actually think, maybe put the disc in my computer. Nope. I plugged in my boombox on the kitchen table, and I played flight simulators, in which I would just fuck around with the nuke in that game.
Yeah.
There was a mission where I had to drop a nuke, but I would just drop the nuke on different things and watch the crater go off. So I was a twisted, fucked up child. And didn't actually try to progress in the game, but I just remember repeatedly nuking this one town while listening to Pinocchio. That was just a fond summer memory for me as a child. Because it was when I had moved to Pullman. Like I went from Grand Junction, where I went from a neighborhood full of kids, to a neighborhood where I was the only kid. And it was like.
Was it the Disney Pinocchio or like?
No, it was the original fucked up dark story.
Cool.
Where Pinocchio had to have his nose shaved down every time it got big.
Yeah.
And he felt it.
Yeah. What good story?
Yeah, it's just a fond childhood memories. The other thing was me trying to figure out how the hell Baldur's Gate works when I didn't even know what an RPG was. Like the most complicated RPG I had played was Pokemon at the time, and I went straight from Pokemon to Baldur's Gate, which is Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition.
Yeah.
To where if I even bring up mechanics to modern D&D, like if I even bring up 2nd edition mechanics to our 5th edition DM, he would yell at me like, "Shut up!"
I thought that was advanced D&D mechanics.
AD&D 2.0.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Thaco and all that shit. And I had no idea how it worked as a kid, so I would just play the game and did the best I could. I didn't understand where I needed to go or what I needed to do. I would just do things. Like one day I decided I'm gonna murder everyone at the end, and I murdered everyone at the end and got my ass kicked. Other times I actually tried to progress, but I got stuck outside the Inn of Ill Omen because I just was it the Friendly Arms Inn? The Inn of Ill Omen's from Oblivion. The Friendly Arm Inn, because I just loaded up on shit that I had found, monsters and stuff that I fought.
Yeah.
So I just but then I got over encumbered and couldn't move anymore, and I went, oh, I guess the game's over now, because I don't know what this word means. So I guess I'm just done. Because I didn't understand that I was carrying too much, nor did I think to ask my mom, because it was a video game thing. Why would she know?
Oh.
Even though she probably could have told me at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like game over, and then I got back into it as an adult after other things.
And then you got encumbered again and realized, okay, I guess that's the end of this game now.
Maybe it holds the
Yeah.
Because you still don't know what that word means.
How about it, Sora? Let's join forces.
Can you imagine?
We can do it together.
How the fuck
Like
would you be
Oblivion, it's
playing
like, no,
Fallout?
not again. Actually, now that I think about it, that did happen. I played Oblivion, and I played a heavy armored build character, and I kept picking stuff up. And I had that moment where I like nearly fucking panicked because I saw that text pop up on screen and remembered it, and I had no idea what it meant. And my dad was watching at the time, and he didn't really play Elder Scrolls at the time. And he's just like, Alex dropped shit, and I'm like, what? Okay, and I dropped a bunch of shit, and I'm like, I can move. Like years of just that game was fun until I was told I was no longer allowed to move anymore.
I guess
That's
I'm okay.
hilarious.
So if he's fine, what reason do you guys have to fight now?
None.
Oh, now there's this thing. It's back.
So what was the point of this, Riku? To try to get a heart from Pinocchio for Kairi?
Yeah, because he's being misled.
Yeah.
Come on.
But
These
that
lies are
was
leading him
obviously
astray.
not... that was obviously not even useful because Pinocchio just came back anyway. Implying that he's just... I don't know, does he have a heart now, or...?
Well, his heart just returned to him, didn't you see?
Oh, I guess I didn't see.
Yeah. That's why he was all broken and fucked up throughout the entire level. And like lacking his personality.
Yeah, but when did his heart come back?
I believe it just came back before the fight started.
Yeah, but I didn't, like, show the heart coming back. I think he just, like, recovered. Unless that's implied that the heart came back, I don't know.
I mean, I heard like a sound. I mean,
Yeah.
you can go through the footage after the video is over. Because honestly, we're kind of talking about different stuff now. Because we're on a 3-video long tangent that's been going throughout this entire session.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Also, I was reading through the Ansem reports ahead of time before we got to them, and apparently there's a difference, there we go, between souls and hearts.
Yeah, you told me that and I said fuck off. But
So, that completely diminishes that discussion in episode 2 or 3 when we got to Traverse Town.
my response remains the same.
Yeah.
Like nothing has changed.
Yeah.
This changes nothing for me. That's fine.
Also, like
actually
normal
mind.
Donald
Actually,
and Goofy are
I actually
knocked
don't
the
mind
fuck
that
out.
terribly.
Yeah.
What's up?
I said also, like normal Donald and Goofy are knocked the fuck out.
They spend a lot of time in the first game knocked the fuck out. They're not very competent.
Not at all. Oh well.
It's one of the things I liked about Final Fantasy 15 is that you could actually give commands directly to your party members.
Yeah. Either allow me to give commands to my party members, make them competent, or just take them completely away like they did in other Kingdom Hearts games.
Or allow me to switch to them. And just play as them.
Yeah, that works too.
Like I think it's like the Fallout 2 situation where it's either make Ian not load a fucking clip into my ass, or make
allow
it so
me
I
to
can
play
control
as
Ian.
Yeah. Which makes that game a lot more fun when you can control your party members, because I've been doing that, and oh my gosh. It's a game-changing.
I love how I'm at the point now in that game where I'm actually using the fact that your characters will miss sometimes and hit other targets to my advantage.
Yeah.
Like instead of spray firing a single target to kill them at point blank, I'll like spray into a group of enemies and hit all of them at once. Or hit a bunch of them, not all of them, but a random spread of them all at once. Didn't I just order this?
So,
Or what?
Kyrie's like a lifeless puppet
Caffeine
now.
pills.
Oh.
Precisely.
You
Yes,
eat
yes,
all
it's
of
arriving
your
in my
caffeine
way.
pills already?
Taken by the
What'd you say?
heartless,
I said,
no
did you already
doubt.
eat all of yours?
Tell me, what can I do?
I just ran out of my
7
stuff that I bought from
maidens of the
Walmart. I was gonna buy some
Oh.
We call
stronger,
them the
better diet
princesses
pills.
of heart.
Yeah.
Gather
I have a
them
serious
together,
problem.
and
But,
a door
yeah.
will open
You're
to
an
the
addict.
heart of all worlds.
Here we have fucking
Within
Mephistopheliss
lies untold wisdom.
pouring
Kyrie.
honey into this small boy
There you will
ears,
surely find
Yeah.
a way to
and
recover
Kyrie is in the
Kyrie's
background.
heart.
Hi, Kiwi. Hi,
Now,
lifeless
Hey,
I brought
Kiwi.
you a marvelous
Hey,
gift.
Keebler.
The power to control the heartless.
Great.
Sick.
Thanks, Maleficent.
Riku's gameplay now becomes an RTS. When you switch to Riku, it's more of a strategy-based
So,
game, and you get to
Kyrie.
go level to level using the Heartless to slaughter other Heartless and gather them under your banner.
That'd be fucking sick. I'd play that.
You should play Warcraft 3 then.
No. It's not Kingdom Hearts. I don't care now.
Because in Warcraft 3, you have like a certain enemy type you're fighting for like half the game, and then like at one point your
You
main
just
character.
subjugate them?
What's up?
You subjugate them into your team?
Pretty much halfway through the game, you subjugate the main enemy force, and then throughout the rest of the game, you're controlling that force against your enemies
That's amazing.
as that character. It's really rad.
Yeah.
You get to the point where you're like corrupting the land to like create more zombies and shit.
Yeah.
You get to be a one-man zombie apocalypse.
That's really
Back
cool.
Back to Agrabah.
No. We're not going back to Agrabah. I'm done with Agrabah.
There's still more stuff to do in Agrabah, right?
Not yet.
Right.
Not until after Hollow Bastion.
I keep thinking of that fucking Star Wars. Yes.
Yes, the best level. Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see my strange?
Come with us and you will see. It's our
This
town
is
of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. I found a movie in VR chat that plays worlds. Plays worlds. Wow! Wow!
You found a movie
Sorry.
in VR chat
I'm
that
drunk.
plays
I
worlds.
found a world in VR chat that plays movies, and whenever I get sad or drunk, I just go there and watch Nightmare Before Christmas by myself, and I sing along
Nice.
to all the songs.
Really good songs. That entire movie has a really good composition.
Something's up with Jack. Something's up with Jack. Don't know if we're ever going to get him back.
Christmas, making Christmas, it's a fun.
It's ours this time. It's
And
up
we'll
our
go to
ass.
the
No, it's not. Also, there was a recreation of Halloween Town from Kingdom Hearts 1 in VR chat, but it has since been left alone, and it is now a fucking wasteland.
Aw.
It's a bummer. I spent a lot of time there back when I first got on. Also, Silent Hill has also been left alone, so I cannot experience Silent Hill in VR. What a shame.
Oh, so it's completely gone then?
It's privated. He's either working on it or he's just not putting it back up.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. So I mean, if that's a wasteland, that's fine, because that's the best way to experience a Silent Hill world, in my opinion, is with no one else there.
Well, there's certain things like certain effects no longer working because the game.
Okay.
Yay! 'Cause
Yeah.
the game changes graphical settings and shit. So like Halloween Town used to have a thin layer of fog around it, and now
Yeah.
it's nothing but fog. You can't see anything. It looks like a dungeon in Persona 4.
Oh.
Thank you. But their movement
Would you
still
consider this
character-
your favorite
scary enough.
This-
Christmas
what's up?
and would you consider this movie your favorite Christmas and Halloween movie?
Consult the doctor.
No.
Oh.
So my favorite Halloween movie. My favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard.
I was gonna say,
But,
I think my favorite Christmas movie is actually
either-
Die Hard.
Either Die Hard. I think it's like a three-way tie between Die Hard, Elf, and Jingle All the Way.
I hate
there's the
one of
fucking-
those two.
Then there's the classics, which are like Santa Claus is Coming to Town and Rudolph, which are always worth watching.
Frosty the Snowman. Just anything from the.
I don't like Frosty. I only like
Oh.
those two. That's the thing. I don't like
So
Frosty.
you don't like any of the other stop motion movies of that age?
Well, no,
like
I love
Rudolph's Shiny New
I-
Year and shit like that.
I really like Santa Claus is Coming to Town and Rudolph. Those are the two that I
Okay.
really enjoy. I don't know about any of the others, but we got
Okay.
so we got like the DVD box set that was Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Frosty.
Yeah.
And Frosty was the only one of the three that I didn't like. I like the other two though.
I'm not a big fan of Frosty either.
Yeah.
Like,
The
I really
origin of Santa Claus
enjoy,
was-
Maybe the
yeah,
guidance system
I really like
is
Rudolph's
unique.
Shiny New Year, if you've ever seen that or heard of it.
I'm not.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, let's just look up best Christmas movies and see what we get, because I'm curious what other people think.
Why, of course.
Yeah.
The
Uh,
heartless
Not best,
need a
not best
heart.
Christian movies. Christmas ain't got nothing to do with Christ.
We can add
Uh,
a heart to that device.
Nice.
Oh, The Grinch. Both the Jim Carrey and original animated
Make a
one.
heart. First,
Was it
take a
good?
container
No, they're
of
not.
rock.
Well, the original animated one's good. I can get behind the Jim Carrey Grinch until he basically tells Whoville to kiss his asshole. And I'm like, yeah, this is a Jim Carrey movie, isn't it?
Home Alone's good.
Home Alone's fantastic. I love Home Alone. 1 and 2. Like, I know some people don't like 2, but...
It's a grid system, motherfucker. Where you at?
Why?
Uh,
Amazing.
Polar Express is great.
You are
I like Polar Express as well, yeah.
Sora,
well done, Sora.
From what I understand,
I'd like you
Arthur is
to
really
be a part
good,
of this
but I've
year's
never given it
Halloween.
a chance.
what's this Heartless doing here?
Oh,
Like
The
the
Heartless came to
Arthur
town
Christmas
just
or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, that came out like in
Frustrating
the
is I
summer.
can't
It
get
came
through
out
the
so
dance
fucking
room.
late.
Yeah.
so
What is this,
the
young
Doctor
Santa
has
Claus
to
conquers the
use
Martians? What the
guidance
fuck?
system.
It's a 1964
He's
movie,
quite a
okay.
genius.
Okay, the
Okay,
60s were
Doctor,
crazy.
let's continue. The
Yeah.
ingredients for a heart.
Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
That's a good one.
Oh, almost every version of A Christmas Carol's good.
I think my
Hope and
favorite is the
despair.
Muppets, honestly.
Mix them
That
all
one's good.
together.
I like,
Have
I
a
really
heart.
like the fucking weird CG creepy one with Jim Carrey.
Yeah. I've
Jim
seen
Carrey.
bits of that and I enjoyed it, but I've never watched the whole thing, so I really can't say if I actually liked it or not as a whole film.
I remember enjoying, shit is it? Fucking White Christmas as a kid.
Yeah.
But now that I've watched it again as an adult, I can't stand that movie.
Have you seen,
Maybe we're missing some
God,
ingredients.
no, not
Let's
going my
try
way.
adding memory.
What's the,
Sally?
what's the every time a bell rings an angel gets its wings?
Good for
No clue.
nothing girl.
Okay,
Don't know
never
why I
mind.
bothered creating
If you don't
her.
know that, like, most iconic line from
Sally's
that
got the
movie, then you,
memory
I
we
guess,
need.
obviously have never seen
See
that
if you
movie.
can track her down.
Pretty much. Yeah.
No problem.
Oh my god, Larry the
Sora,
Cable Guy's
would
in
you
Jingle
like
All
to
the Way
come
too.
along?
What the shit?
Yeah, it's not an Arnold movie.
Yeah. Weird.
And,
Oh god, there's
that's
so
not
many
an Arnold
bad,
movie, and this is the end of the episode, so thank you for
so many
watching.
bad Christmas movies.
We'll continue this list next time.
No, we won't.
Have a good day.